What do you have?
I have two toads I believe are Woodhouse's toads. One of them's pretty big. Yeah, I found one, and then it's not even the one I thought was a toad when we pulled into this parking lot. So I grabbed another one. There's two glands on the back of these guys' head. They are poisonous, so you do have to wash your hands after this. But they aren't deathly poisonous like the cane toads in the country. But yeah, I do believe these are Woodhouse's toads. I'll look it up to be sure. But first herp of Nebraska. Some nice little toads in the parking lot.
Can you show me their faces in the light? No, I think it's just too bright.
Here, I'm gonna put my flashlight down, maybe. There they are. Yeah, and they weren't even scared when I picked them up, but yeah, I guess we'll just toss those guys back down. Look at that. So cute. Let's let them go here. There they go. Go, little toads. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys when we find something else. Alright guys, so we're out here fishing for catfish, and I came across this old catfish skull. Now, these fish have a really hard skeleton. And that's why it's kind of difficult to kill them. So you gotta do the Icky Jimmy method. This hole right here in the top of the head is where you could either use the little wire to kill it, or you can just stick a knife through there.
Where is it? Show us again.
Right here in this little hole. And then if you look on these are venomous spines. So on a live one, you would not want to touch these. That's why you kind of hold them by the back of the head. That way they can't get you with those venomous spines. They won't really kill you, but they definitely will cause pain and would not be fun. And then here, these teeth are like almost like really sharp, razor-like sandpaper. So the people that noodle for catfish, that's why their hands get so beat up, because they're just weird sandpapery-like teeth. But this is, I don't know, a 4 or 5 pound catfish, channel catfish. But someone was probably out here, caught him and cooked him up, but just left the head out here. But we're out here, we have a line in the water, we're hoping to catch one. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that real quick. That's a bigger one right there. Hi. Oh, you're a feisty one, aren't you? Okay. Alright guys, so we just made a video on a bull snake, and we're here in Nebraska, and this is our first snake here. This is yet another bull snake. This one's a little bit bigger, probably a female. Was not expecting that. I didn't even know it was a snake at first. I thought it was just a piece of trash. But yeah, look at that. You can kind of, this time you can kind of zoom in on its face there. But yeah, I already explained a lot in the last video, but just in case you guys didn't watch that one, I guess I'll just explain some more. So these guys are some of the bigger snakes in the US, and also some of the most aggressive. So see, look at that. Try to bite me right there. These guys are non-venomous. They can't kill you. It does look like he just ate a meal, so we're gonna have to be careful with that. But there's some key differences. Ooh. They do musk. That is the problem. So the last one didn't musk as much, but this one did get pretty scared. Yeah, very mean snakes sometimes, but very cool nonetheless. They'll kind of calm down a little bit more once you kind of let them just relax a little bit more. You don't have to worry about getting killed by any of these guys. These are safe snakes, but they will bite. They're not afraid to do that. This one is a little skinny, so I'm glad it got a meal. There's some gopher snakes around here. Those are called Great Basin gopher snakes, but this is definitely not a Great Basin gopher snake. This head pattern is extremely large and is really dark. The other ones, the gopher snake, this tail here, they kind of look more like this tail but on the head. Now I have a strong, fair grip on the snake. I'm not hurting the snake anyway. I was just doing this so you guys can get a better look at it this time. Last time I just had it by the tail mostly. But yeah, I do believe this one is just a slight tad bit bigger. I always love catching bull snakes. They're some of my favorite snakes. Ooh. Yeah, this one is definitely warmed up. Just wants to get away. Yeah. This is kind of cool. I don't really know what to say since we already had a video on this, but yeah, pretty cool. First snake of Nebraska.
Yeah, at least one snake.
Yeah. We're here to find water snakes at this lake called Ogallala Lake. And the whole goal is to find water snakes. I don't even know if they're here. But did not expect to find a bull snake on the road. We were just driving to our camp spot and he was crossing the road. So that was pretty cool. But yeah. It's pretty cool. Now, this snake, it does have a little scar here. I don't know what it's from. That could be from anything. Oh, look at that. So it's rearing up at you. Very aggressive little snake. But the scar could be from anything. Could be a bird, could be a bear, whatever. But because these snakes have a lot of predators, but this snake in particular is also one of the most meanest snakes that intimidates things by hissing and acting like a rattlesnake like it's doing here. Sometimes they'll even rattle this tail. There's no rattle on it, but they'll make it sound like a rattlesnake by doing it in dry brush or leaves. And they'll try to make predators think that they're a rattlesnake. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go hang out by the lake and see if we can find any water snakes, but I'll let you guys know what else we find. Alright, so we're gonna release this bull snake. We found them on this road here, but the thing is, you're supposed to release them the direction they were going on the road, but there's a bunch of campsites and people, and I don't want this guy getting hurt. So we're gonna release him back in this private property grassland here. And we're just gonna get him to let go here and let him find his way back into his home. There he goes. Camouflaged like he wasn't even there. Go ahead, buddy. You're free. Go on. Good job. So yeah, we'll update you guys when we catch something else. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's a catfish. Oh my god.
Finally.
Please stay on. Oh my god, where's my net? Why is it grabbing? Where's my net? Where's my net? Oh my god. Stay on. Oh my god, you hear that?
Yes.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Alright. Oh.
What kind is it?
channel catfish.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Alright, guys. Here is the catfish we've been searching for. This is the fish, the living fish that came from that skull you guys saw earlier. This is a channel catfish. They do have slightly venomous barbs, one on the top fin there and one on each dorsal fin. These guys are bottom feeders, and these whiskers help them feel around for prey on the bottom. In this case, it was a nightcrawler. But he put up a good fight. It's so much different from the trout I'm used to. But yeah, not really much I want to say, but I'm really excited that we finally caught one. It's been, what, 3 nights out here trying to catch a catfish, and we finally got one. Oh, it makes me feel happy. This is my first ever catfish, and they do get bigger than this, but this is a perfect eating size, and I think we will actually eat this one. But yeah, kind of cool.
Nicholas, what you doing?
We are deep frying some catfish that we just caught at Lake McConaughey last night. That's the first batch. And we still have a whole fillet to make. You just want to kind of cook them until they're lightly golden brown. They're already getting there, so we got to cook them just for a little bit longer. This one might need some more. That one kind of burnt, but this one up here is looking good. Those are looking good. Guys, we're here in Pueblo, Colorado, and we just found our first creature of the night. We just got here and got our camping spot all picked up. This is a striped bark scorpion. It's not the coolest thing out here, but I always see him out here, and that's really cool. Now, it's really difficult to see this guy, I'm sure, but if you turn it on a black light, they stick out like crazy. They are very bioluminescent. And on camera, it's difficult to get them to glow a little bit more. So, but trust me, in real life, this thing is bright, and it's pretty cool. But these guys are everywhere out here in Pueblo. But yeah, they're the cousin to the deadliest scorpion in North America. But most of the time, these guys aren't even going to come close to killing you. They're just kind of, it's going to be like a bee sting. And it does hurt a lot. I have been stung by this species. There we go. Let me see that a little bit better. But yeah, we're just out here night herping, and we're going to try to come across some more creatures. Either some bigger scorpions or snakes or whatever really comes along our way. Yeah, are you going to, like, stay still? Oh, I lost them. But yeah, they're pretty weird little guys. They're fast too. They are skedaddling. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're crazy over here. Nice, keep on going. It's like kind of like a river with many creeks running into it. Just some little.
Look at that.
Little lines of ants run into a huge line, like a river. And then they kind of just stop right here. Oh no, it continues. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're all over the place. And then
that's the craziest little trail I've ever seen.
Right here's their nest, I believe. Yep, that's a little hole they're going in and out of. So right now, I'm guessing these guys are definitely nocturnal. And they're out gathering food, which is any insects or seeds. This grasshopper right here would be perfect for them. I do not know what kind they are, but they're pretty interesting. It's crazy. Kind of get crazy in this bush right here. What is that? Jeez. Sometimes, depending on how big the colony is, they'll stretch for a really, really long time gathering
Look,
stuff.
they're breaking up and going one other direction now.
Yeah, they are. They're all hiding under this rock right now. Look at that. They're all under this rock. I wonder if this nest is like kind of like a...
Yeah, but they're like retreating, and they stopped crossing the trail. Look at them. They're just in one pile right here now.
Well, there's a couple, but definitely not as many. They're all heading together right now. Yeah. He's using the same technique I'd use to catch bait with a cast net right now. It's kind of cool.
Look at, she's pulling it in.
Trying to get to the middle of the web.
Trying to pull it in.
Because the middle of the web is the strongest. So she's trying to get to that safe, strong point. And then she's destroying her web, so she'll have to rebuild that. But I think it's crazy how creative and intricate their designs are. They're like humans in a way. They're very interesting and smart in this sense. Guys, we have another arachnid. This is a camel spider or a sulfugid, or some people call them scorpion spiders. Really, they kind of look like a scorpion and a spider mix, but they're not. They're their own species. These guys are known for, like, in the Sahara Desert for eating camels, but they don't really eat them. They kind of attach to them for shade. That's what I think I heard last. This guy's pretty tiny, and we don't have many of them here. You can kind of see their front mandibles look pretty gnarly, but they don't hurt at all, and they're actually pretty dull. And they tend not to bite most of the time. But these guys are very speedy also. They can get really chunky on their abdomen there after eating something. This guy's probably out looking for a meal right now. This ant, or this flying insect, would be a great meal for it right now. They just have to catch it. But yeah, pretty cool little thing. I think it's a little cooler than the scorpion, so now we just need to find something else maybe a little cooler.
I'm gonna try to make him move a little.
Yeah, he's gonna take off. Oh, look at that, he's kind of rearing up. See that? So that's a defense mechanism, because they know their mandibles look big and scary, but I know that they are not gonna hurt me at all. There he is. Oh, yeah, he's all speedy. He's a smaller one with not as much meal in his belly, so he's really speedy. But yeah, they get pretty big in the Sahara Desert, but here, that's just about as big as you'll see them. Not. Hi. No, don't poop, don't poop. No, no poop for you. No. Stop pooping. No. Stop pooping.
What do you have, Nicholas?
All right, here, it's either a desert night snake or a Chihuahuan night snake. This is a pretty decent sized one. We don't see these quite often. These guys are nocturnal. He had his head in this burrow, and we were gonna try to get a video of him in the burrow, but he decided he wanted to go in the burrow, so I had to grab him. These guys are mildly venomous, and the first time we found one, we thought he could be a species of venomous snake in the USA we didn't know about. But I love finding these guys. I've found a lot of them, but I don't find them very often. I don't know, about maybe 1 or 2 a year, or every 2 years about. I do notice that this one, besides its brown pattern, has a much brighter white sides than all the other ones I've seen. Normally they're darker, so I do believe this is different than the other ones. I'll have to look it up. I'll put the name of it in the video. But Yeah, their eyes are like all slit, and it's pretty cool. These guys have a diet of lizard eggs, and that's pretty much it. They will eat lizards and small little mice if they get the chance, but their main diet is eggs, lizard eggs and stuff. The egg-eating snakes in Africa and all that, they eat the eggs and spit it up, the shells at least. These guys just eat the eggs because lizard eggs and turtle eggs and snake eggs are all super soft, and they're easy for him to just swallow. They do get a little bit bigger than this, but this is about the average size you'll see around here.
I know.
They're always a fun fossorial snake species to find here. Thanks to Mom, we spotted this one. I was busy looking at a second camel spider, and Mom found this little snake. I'm wondering if this burrow has lizard eggs in it, because it is the season where lizards are laying their eggs right now, so there might be eggs in there. He might be eating something in there, so when we're done with them, we'll leave him be and let him eat. But I love finding these guys. They're so cool. I do believe this is only the second true mildly venomous rear-fanged snake in Colorado. They won't be able to kill you, but they have small little fangs near their throat, just like the hognose snake that we found a long time ago. Yeah, so cool. He's just an awesome little snake. Their belly is really fluorescent and clear, and it shines a lot. But yeah. In Canyon City, we found a really, really tiny baby one, and that was my second night snake ever. The other one was in New Mexico. That was my first one. This guy, I don't know, he's probably number 10 at this point. We find these guys a lot. They're always fun to see.
Take some pictures.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
You're crawling up on my head? Alright. You can
Don't
do
let
that.
him fall off the back.
What are you doing up there?
Ready for a release.
Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
It's all in my headlamp. Hey. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Alright, so I checked out the hole that he was in, and I do believe there is some sort of possible food item, so we're gonna let him get some food. He is looking a little bit skinny and ready to eat, so he is probably ready to go get some food. My little guy. I loved finding you. Yeah, there we go. Right into his hole. Now this is kind of how we found him, or at least Mom found him, sticking out of the hole like this, and he started to go far down, so I had to grab him. But now you guys can see what he was like.
Tell us one more time what kind of snake it was.
This is either a desert night snake or a Chihuahuan night snake. I will put it in the video which exact one it is, but the main species of this is a night snake, and they are pretty much all in the deserty parts of Colorado, but they're difficult to find because it's nighttime, it's nocturnal, and the only way to find them besides nighttime like this is finding them under big rocks and stuff, which is how we found the first one. But yeah, very, very cool. I am always happy to see a snake. We were out here. I wasn't expecting to see anything, and it's a really good surprise and awesome to have a snake. But there he goes. Hopefully he gets down to eating his eggs. These guys have incredible camouflage. It took my mom a while to realize he was a snake. She thought he was a stick for a long time. That's what most of the desert snakes out here have this pattern for. That's a very common pattern for the snakes out here, because as you can see, this rock is really similar to his pattern, and that helps them stay camouflaged for predators. But yeah, we may not find anything else, and that'll be a perfectly fine night if we just find him, but we'll update you guys if we find anything else. Yeah, that's the big one I was looking for. Oh, he's spiny. Alright guys, what we have here is what I believe is a little green sunfish. They do get a little bit bigger than this, but this is about the biggest you'll see them. I love that blue color on their mouths there. And these are really spiky. Like, they're not venomous, but they'll definitely poke you, so you gotta be careful with that. But yeah, that guy had a big enough mouth to get my hook around him. We've been struggling with that a little bit this morning. But this guy's good eating. I might even keep him. But nice little panfish. First fish of the day. Hopefully it won't be the last, and I'd really like if we found some snakes, but this is about the end of our trip, so if we don't catch anything else, I hope you guys enjoy. So like and subscribe.